somewhat rested from my night's sleep. My body aches from laying slumped in the corner. My stomach grumbles as I rise to my feet and clear my eyes.
Oh, another day in paradise.
I say to myself, chuckling out loud. The owner of this house had been stockpiling resources in this cabin for some time. Several clean shirts, sweaters, jeans, and even sneakers were gathered here in this bedroom. I am sure someone was living here before I had arrived. It was only a matter of time before they would return. From the second floor, you can see out along the dusty road that leads to this cabin. I scan as far as I can see from there to determine if it is safe to leave or not. It seems clear, you can never be too sure. I decide to venture outside. I quickly gathered what I could: my canteen, some food, a bayonet. I double-check my gear as I creep on down the stairs. They squeak and squawk under my weight. Took a deep breath and pushed my fears aside. My hands began to tremble as I hear death around me. The zombies' moans and people's screams of agony carry throughout this hilly region. I begin to panic and stumble, reaching for my bayonet. I drop it. I slowly kneel down, grasping the blade in my hand. I shudder to think what horrors could await me. But nothing in sight. I am somewhat relieved, but take note to myself. Never keep your eye off the horizon. I spend all day foraging for goods. I notice nearby berries on several bushes. Orchards bloom voluptuous apples, ripe for the picking. I would have an endless supply of food right in my own backyard. Just down the road lay the village of Chitwa. It was somewhat divided into several sections. A main road led through the desolate area, housing a police station, a medical area, and a gas station further down the road. Nestled up on the hill stood a church, run down in these apocalyptic times, but still standing strong as a symbol of hope. I spent the next several days scavenging anything I could find. Medical equipment, a can opener, clothes. I had enough supplies to last me weeks on end, and with a water pump just on the outskirts of town, fresh drinking water was readily available. One afternoon, I got brave enough to venture into the police station. I had terrifying dreams of seeing a body locked up in one of these cells come to life and attack me. It was frightening. I decided I needed better defenses in order to survive. Wasn't sure what I was looking for, but I knew I'd know once I found it. I had snuck in through the side entrance and into the main structure. Immediately, I froze, as a jail cell was right next to me. I looked inside, too afraid to open the door. For any signs of life, there was none. I ventured up the spiral staircase to the second floor, only to find boring offices and a storage room. One door was barricaded off, and I was unable to enter it. The last room on the floor had to hold the jackpot, I hoped. I opened the door without hesitation and quickly began searching inside. More desks and office supplies, but tucked in the back with some shelving units. I navigated the falling debris and climbed over it to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. There she lay, a beautifully crafted Mosin hunting rifle. I knew with this, I could stop anything in its tracks. She was a thing of beauty, only one problem. The chamber was empty. I felt disappointed, even though that day had been a huge success. I had overcome so many obstacles and fought my fears. Later that night, however, things were much different. I hear the front door open. Someone is here.
Who's in here?
I hear.
Where the fuck are you?
I notice he's wielding an axe in hand, scanning the darkness for a reason to attack.
I'm friendly.
I begin to say when his axe comes screaming down towards me. I roll out of the way and quickly get to my feet. I look back only to see the shiny metal blade swinging towards my head again. I attempt to flee down the stairs when I realize I left my Mosin behind. I take the bayonet from my pocket and lunge towards the lumbering dark figure, piercing him in the gut. He exclaims.
Dirty rat bastard! I'll kill you!
He threatens me. I lunge for my Mosin and raise it in defense, aiming the barrel at his head.
Don't fucking move!
I tell him.
Don't move or I'll blow your head off!
He doesn't know I don't have any bullets, but he doesn't need to know. I pretend to be threatening and never take the gun off his head. I look behind me and see that the front door is exposed. I am not dealing with this madman. I decide to run.
Get back here!
The man gasps.
I'll kill you!
I hear his voice fade in the distance as I run for my life. I have no idea which direction I'm heading, just I knew I couldn't stay any longer.